The stories we have for you this week include these.
At the Disabled American Veterans Summer Convention, President Obama says VA has turned the backlog around.
VA's third National Veterans Small Business Conference is a success.
And being prepared is a VA mantra, especially at this time of year.
I'm Kaalo Kalavai-Lovett with Employee Education System.
And I'm Ryan Steinbach with VA's Voluntary Service. Relax, stay where you are. We'll be back in just a moment.
Here's to the military, past and present, who honorably serve but are so much more. Here's to the moms and dads, the grandmas and grandpas. Here's to the athletes, the adventurous, the determined. Here's to those who have better things to do than worry about their benefits, because now there's e-benefits where you can easily access and track all your VA and DoD benefits online, all in one place. Register for your free account today at ebenefits.va.gov. Then get back out there.
At the Disabled American Veterans Convention in Orlando, August 10th, President Obama declared a lot of good things are being accomplished on behalf of America's veterans. The president announced a combined investment of $107 million by VA and DoD to further the diagnosis and treatment of PTSD and mild traumatic brain injury. He said VA is turning the tide on the claims backlog, putting more veterans through more than 250 colleges and universities, helping veterans get work and the care they need for a variety of conditions they suffer as a result of their service.
We put more of our VA folks to work as claims processors. We hired more claims processors as well. We've got them working overtime, completing more than 1 million claims a year. We prioritize the oldest claims. Veterans groups like the DAV have pitched in as well, helping vets with their claims, getting them ready so when they bring them, they're in better shape and they can move a little quicker. And today I can report that we are not where we need to be, but we're making progress. We are making progress. So after years when the backlog kept growing, finally the backlog is shrinking. In the last 5 months alone, it's down nearly 20%. We're turning the tide. And we're not going to let up until we eliminate the backlog once and for all, and we'll keep moving ahead with paperless systems so the backlog doesn't come back. And so your claims are processed right, the first time, on time.
Secretary Eric Shinseki and other VA officials were on hand at the third National Veterans Small Business Conference to encourage the continued development of business to support America's veterans. Missouri Senator Claire McCaskill came out to challenge business owners to hire more veterans to continue the decline of the veteran jobless rate, which currently stands at 7.7%. It was almost 9% a year ago.
We cannot continue to betray the trust of our nation's veterans by not doing everything in our power to ensure that they have access to good jobs and meaningful employment after serving us in the best way possible.
This week's annual training symposium and exposition was designed to do one thing: help you succeed in business by providing you access, by creating a dynamic learning laboratory, and by enabling you to network, real-time network with key decision makers.
Now, this conference seems to be exactly what we should be doing. And it's where we should be focusing our energies and resources. The kinds of connections made throughout the next few days between veteran business owners and companies that want to hire them are the nuts and bolts of what we need to do to make the job numbers change in the right direction.
Success of veteran-owned small businesses means employment for others, especially other veterans. Why? Because veterans hire veterans.
This conference is the federal government's premier event for veteran-owned small business. This is your opportunity to build the relationships that are central to building your business. VA is here to do business, to connect with small businesses and provide access to opportunities. We at VA are excited about this opportunity to connect directly with small business and to find ways that they can add value to our mission of serving veterans and their families.
VA facilities all over the country constantly prepare for the unexpected, including natural catastrophes like hurricanes, tornadoes, and fire, or man-made occurrences like bombs and chemical attacks.
It's the time of year when many of our facilities along the eastern seaboard and Gulf Coast prepare and brace for tropical storms and hurricanes. This report from Laura Valentine at the Ralph H. Johnson VA Medical Center in Charleston, South Carolina, gives you a pretty good idea how serious VA is about preparing for these disasters. One emergency preparedness official said VA even prepares for its preparation.
Our emergency operation plan are separate. But because we're Charleston...
Recently, Ralph H. Johnson VA Medical Center teamed up with local hospitals and the State Guard for Linus, a hurricane preparedness and patient evacuation exercise. Members of the Hospital Command Center, or HCC, gathered for this simulated Category 2 hurricane threatening the South Carolina shoreline. Last year, the medical center received 2 dual-use vehicles, or DOVs, to transport inpatients along with critical care veterans during contingency operations such as bad weather. The DOVE is equivalent to a 28-passenger bus and can carry as many as 15 litters or 6 wheelchairs, along with essential medical staff. Patient flow and acting emergency management coordinator Charles Tupper said medical center staff will benefit from training while the wheels are turning.
That's part of it, is to give the nurses that are riding the bus a little chance to do care on the road versus in a nice, stable hospital environment. The vehicle is constantly in motion, it's constantly rocking, so it's learning experience, and that's what part of this is.
Racking up here, okay? Ready to lift, up, ready to rack. Just set it in, okay, step out, I got it. Thank you.
Tupper also said this exercise will help staff determine equipment needs before, during, and after an evacuation.
The VA Office of Emergency Management is putting together a whole package for in here for us, so we'll have a preset package of all of our equipment. In the meantime, we have to do that ourselves today.
During normal operations, Charleston plans to use these vehicles to transport veterans from community-based outpatient clinics in Myrtle Beach and Savannah, Georgia, that require visits to the medical center. For Ralph H. Johnson VA Medical Center, I'm Laura Valentine.
The August edition of The American Veteran is now available for viewing. Here is a brief summary of what to watch for from Jonathan Kopanger.
On this edition of The American Veteran, maternity benefits for female veterans, plus a new tool for coping with PTSD.
It's great to have this tool to help you work through these emotions.
And how the Vietnam War changed one woman's life.
I made a lot of good friends there. We were sharing life and death together.
Watch The American Veteran on the Pentagon Channel. Check pentagonchannel.mil for showtimes.
Here's the segment on the extension of maternity care for women veterans.
My name is Jenny Fisher. I was in the Army.
After 4 years of active duty, including a stint in Iraq, Jenny suffers from depression and PTSD.
I knew that it was something we had to plan just because I was on a lot of medication. I was on psychiatric medication and migraine medication.
So, Jenny came to the VA hospital in Lower Manhattan for the specialized care she needed.
The women's healthcare coordinator set me up with the different specialists, and I had to keep coming throughout the pregnancy to get blood clot tests, so they helped me with that.
As more women join the military, the number using VA services has doubled in the past decade. After coming home from combat, many want to start families, and the VA is there to help.
Some patients have a tremendous amount of need for more care than others, so we basically meet their needs by helping them coordinate their care.
At the VA, women consult doctors and other medical providers on a wide range of gynecological concerns, from birth control and preconception counseling to fertility treatment. When a woman gets pregnant, the VA pays for her care with an outside provider.
The woman would have that care for the entire extent of her pregnancy with that provider, and that would cover the care of her and the care of the delivery process, and also the care of the first 7 days of the baby's life.
Jenny saw an outside obstetrician and delivered her daughter, Simone, at a local hospital.
I had to come a couple of times in the 9 months. But other than that, it was really all my OB. And I still saw my psychiatrist for her to check on me.
When women veterans come to the VA, they may be a little bit surprised to see the range of services that we provide.
Dr. Zephyrin says VA is undergoing a transformation in its reproductive health services.
There are very exciting innovations going on in the VA around maternity care, really because we want to make sure that we're providing the highest quality care for our women veterans.
I think it's really good because, you know, it's not just the fact that it's maternity care, it's in conjunction with the problems that we had from the military. So it's kind of something that's a necessity for women veterans that have these kinds of issues.
The American Veteran can be found on the VA homepage, www.va.gov. Just click on Media Room, then Video. You can also watch it on the VA YouTube page, VA's Knowledge Network, the Content Distribution Network, and the Pentagon Channel. The options are yours.
Did you know? Several private and public institutions will conduct new PTSD and traumatic brain injury research mentioned by President Obama earlier. The Consortium to Alleviate PTSD will be a collaborative effort between the University of Texas Health Science Center in San Antonio, the San Antonio Military Medical Center, and the Boston VA Medical Center. The Chronic Effects of Neurotrauma Consortium will be conducted by Virginia Commonwealth University, the Uniformed Service University of the Health Sciences, and the Richmond VA Medical Center. VA, DoD, HHS, and the Department of Education produced the plan creating the two research groups. At the web address on the screen, see the Research Consortia announcement and the administration's new fact sheet on the National Research Action Plan for improving access to mental health services for veterans, service members, and military families. That's it for this show. We're glad you could join us today. I'm Ka'alo Kalavai, I love it.
And I'm Ryan Steinbach. Thanks for watching and have a great week. Now repeat after me. Ka'ala Kalavaya.